Okay, hello. Well, hello guys, this is Anton, as you know, from BNR Magazine Radio. I'm working for Metal Corrosivo BR Radio, and today we got a really excellent interview. We're really proud because we got a look at that. Daniel Quinlan, right? My brother, how are you? Can you hear me well?
Yeah, bro, doing good. How about you?
Excellent, man. Well, we're really proud because in Mexico right now we got a wonderful, really listen to your music, guys, and it's really excellent. I love your music, really powerful, groovy, okay, but, well, first of all, let us know who you are, the name of your band, and who we're going to be talking to.
Okay, so I'm here with Daniel Cleland, and my name is Anton Daruso. I'm the singer of the band, and Daniel Cleland is the guitar player of the band. We are Savage Existence. We have other members who are in Costa Rica right now. Jesse Radford on drums, Andres Castro on guitars, and Emil Minot on the bass. But here we are today in Mexico. We are doing the press run, so it's a pleasure to be here, and stay metal to all the Mexico fans.
Of course, and well, and what about Daniel? What can you tell us about the band?
About the band?
Yes, about the band, about you play guitar, right, in the band.
Yeah, man, it's I can tell you it's been a long time coming. You know, we've been passionate about music for many years, and you know, me and Jesse, the drummer, we started way back in the day, back in high school, and you know, it's kind of come full circle, and we hooked up with Anton, who's a beast on the vocals. He's actually a really talented songwriter as well, and you know, just super experienced, super well connected. So we got together, and here we are, man. It's been one very rapid, very fast, and very interesting journey. Let me rephrase that. It was a long time coming when nothing was happening, and then it just like exploded out of nowhere. You know what they say, overnight successes are 10 years in the making, right? You know, it's like you put your head down for 10 years building something up, and nobody sees it, and then all of a sudden, boom, it happens. And then it looks like an overnight success. But yeah, man, it's here we are. We're in Mexico. Anton, me, our promoter, here we are, bro. We're talking to you. This is a good thing.
No, and that is excellent, Anton. And I know that this is not the only band you're singing. I mean, singing for, right? I mean, you have been in a lot of bands.
Yeah, bro. Right now I'm the singer also of the Swedish band Oxidize. They're doing very well in Scandinavia. Norwegian fans out there. If someone from Norwegia or Scandinavia or Sweden is listening to this, cheers. And of course, I'm doing vocals for Magic Opera. Magic Opera is a project of Marco Garau from Derdian. He's very known on the power metal scene. And this is like a very big project in Japan. And also I am the singer of Wings of Destiny. Wings of Destiny is pretty known in Mexico, I think. We've been touring with Timo Tolkki, Firewind. We've been playing with some big exponents of power metal, and we just released album number 6, Memento Mori, so I'm very happy. But right now, of course, I'm part of Savage Existence. It was a very important decision for me. I had to really think it out, and people were like, are you really doing this like growls and this screamo, like this kind of metal? This is US metal. It's like Canadian, US, Central American Sepultura, Soulfly, Five Finger Death Punch inspired thing. So it was for me like a really opportunity to show other faces that I in singing, and to show other styles, and to show myself in different lights. So I'm enjoying every moment of it. So all good.
Of course. And tell me, how do you do it? Because you're telling me, well, you're in Scandinavia, and then you're in Japan, and then you're Costa Rica, and then you're in Canada. I mean, how do you do it? I mean, working with a lot of bands around the world.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Well, I'm work. I'm workaholic, bro. And at the same time, the most important thing is we're doing it with agendas, of course, and having all the specific order of things. And for me, it's a hell of a ride, bro. You know, so I'm doing the stuff I'm trying to transmit. I'm trying to reach to the fans, trying to reach like to the fans all over the world. And right now, the globalization, and of course, the internet, all the digital thing helps a lot. So with other bands, when I'm not there, I have to communicate through Zoom, Skype, Google Meet. It's the same, doing stuff in studio and sending stuff over there. And when touring and doing live stuff right now, the COVID pandemic, of course, restricted a lot. So we had like a pause with live shows. So, but right now, doing Savage existing stuff and economy is once again reopening slowly but surely. So we really hope to go on tour, and other projects also. They are just checking out stuff, checking out dates, checking out festivals. So all will fall into place. I'm not thinking too much. I'm just doing, bro.
So, and Daniel, what about you? Okay, so how did you decide to be here with the Savage Systems?
Sorry,
Well,
how did I decide?
Yeah, yes, exactly. Because you're in Canada, right? Did they
No,
call
I'm in
you
Mexico.
up? Well, you're in Mexico
Bro,
right
I've been,
now.
I've been in
But
Costa Rica. I've been living in Costa Rica for 4 years now. I actually run a business in Costa Rica. I run a hotel, an ayahuasca healing center, actually in Punta Arenas. So myself and the drummer Jesse, we actually work together. He's been working with me for almost 3 years now. He's actually dating my business partner Melissa. So we've been in Costa Rica. We recorded in Costa Rica. Logan Mader actually flew down to Costa Rica to record the album with us at Calle Uno Recording Studios in San Jose. And so it was, it's very convenient for us to do this because Costa Rica is actually a really well-connected location, right? It's very close to everything. There's direct flights from San Jose to pretty much everywhere. And so that's also where we connected with Anton. We actually met him through the studio. The studio put us in touch with Horacio, who is the drummer for Wings of Destiny, and really nice guy, really friendly guy. And then he's like, bro, I know exactly the guy for you. And then he connected us with Anton, and he sent me some of Anton's music, and I'm like, well, sounds a little Guns N' Roses for me, bro, but does he do anything like, does he do anything growling? And so he sent me some other stuff, and we checked it out, and then me and Anton
It was actually very funny, bro. It was actually very funny because he was like asking me, first I talked to Daniel. It was, I was at rehearsal, the Philharmonic Orchestra of Costa Rica were doing a Metallica tribute. So I'm receiving some messages, and I'm like, bro, I'm busy. Like I'm rehearsing right now. There are like 70 musicians there. And the thing is, after that, I told the guy, let's speak later on. And he was like, man, can you growl? Can you can you scream? Can you do this? And I was like thinking about it, and I was like, okay, check this out. So I marked WhatsApp message on video, and I just growled growled in the cell phone with the music at the bottom. So it was so funny. And then we got to the studio. It was also pretty hard because also the producer, Logan Mader, was flying to Costa Rica to do it. And we had like limited time. So I really wanted to hurry up and to step up the game and to do it very fast. So we did it actually in 2 days, recorded all the vocals for all the songs. And I think during the studio time, everything fell into place. I felt very well during the production. We all connected. And this is a very important thing. We have to connect. You have to like have this chemistry, right? So the chemistry was there. We spoke, and I thought about it a bit, and then just entered. Now I'm savage, bro. And for me, once again, it's an honor. I'm enjoying it, and I think we can deliver some very competitive metal. Right now, we're doing some very competitive music, and the band is very strong. So watch out.
No, yes, and for example, something that is very important because I mean, you were formed in 2021, right?
Yeah.
So you're a totally new band. I mean, this year has been the first year, and now you have released a record. Is it a record, the one that you have?
Yeah, we have the record Animals is coming out mid-November. We already have the deal with Nuclear Blast, the Blood Blast division for digital distribution. So this band had this kick. We released one lyric video, the press kit video on YouTube. We released the first lyric video on YouTube. It was Animals. And on Friday, this past Friday, we released a cover version of Lamb of God, Resurrection Man. And we already shot a shortcut film video for another single, Winds of Shit.
And all this information, all these videos, well, you can watch them in YouTube, right?
Yeah, search for Savage Existence Band in YouTube. You can check this out. We have social media, and we have the webpage, savageexistence.com.
Okay, and what about the music scene, for example, in Costa Rica? Is there something that you really like? Do you think that it's growing? I mean, what is the difference? I mean, what is it like being there, for example, for European music, for metal music?
This is a very good question. I will let also Dan to answer it. This is a very, very good question. I will tell you this. Costa Rica is a tropical country. You have to understand that. The metal scene is existing there, but it's underground, bro. So, for example, on my side, being a metal singer and doing this for over like 20 years, doing several projects that broke through and went to Europe, for example, like Winds of Destiny or Magic Opera or Oxidize. These are like big bands, but over there in Costa Rica, it's like the scene is like garage bands, you know, it's cover bands playing metal, but there is no like real scene like you can imagine, like big promotion. The thing is, maybe the percentage of the people is the same as in Mexico, for example, or in other countries. Nevertheless, the amount of people, the quantity of people is very low. We're talking about 6 million people. So these are the same people who go to metal concerts, to cover shows. So the percentage of people is low. So the demand is low. We're talking about the country that we should see, and we are looking at it as our base of operations. And so the whole concept of Savage Existence was to develop this angry, aggressive, positive, but very strong manifest band that plays this non-compromised music and goes with the culture and the movement of Central America. And begin to transmit and begin to connect with the fans. That's why we are in Mexico right now, promoting the album and announcing the band. Because of course, if we do this only in Costa Rica, it will be like very small. So we are going for a bigger markets. We are going outside. So this is what is happening to the scene in Costa Rica. If you're not breaking through, if you're not doing it outside, you will be just a small local band. So.
No, well, that is really interesting. And what about, for example, Daniel? Okay, so now you're running a business, you're running a hotel, right? And you decide to play music, right? I mean, we're talking about something that is not as profitable as running a hotel, for example. But do you think that it is?
I told Daniel he's doing crazy. Why are you doing that? I told Daniel that.
So it's like, I mean, you got your own business, and then you decide to go. I mean, because for example, nowadays it is music is like not in the best stage, right? I mean, it's like not as profitable as it was in the past, for example, but you're like risking to a new business. Okay, so what do you think of that? I mean, really, why do you do it? Especially metal,
why are you doing this?
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, that's a really good question, actually. first I have to say that, well, music is a business, right? So just so having experience running a business is actually good for starting and running a band, because it's literally the same thing, the same principles apply. Second to that, you know, I'm not doing this for money. I don't need money. My business is very successful, and you know, I've been an entrepreneur for about 10 years. And you know, one quote that comes to mind, what I really love, one of the guys I follow, and I credit pretty much all of my success to listening to the right people and learning from the right people. You know, you have to have the right mentors. You have to study and fill your mind with the things that help you achieve what you want in life. And so one of the guys I religiously follow is a guy named Patrick Bet-David, the founder of Valuetainment. He's actually writing a foreword for my new book, 12 Laws of the Jungle. And one thing I love that he said was, finance your passion, don't find your passion. You know, so some people want to do something in life that they're passionate about, and that's great, but a lot of times what you're passionate about doesn't put bread on the table. You know, it doesn't pay the bills, doesn't pay the rent. So you know, this concept of like, okay, start your business, you know, find your bread and butter in life, and then you can pay for what you're passionate about. So you know, this whole band endeavor has been a sizable investment. You know, it's been a big investment. Maybe it'll pay off, maybe we'll break even, maybe we'll just lose a bunch of money, but we're gonna have a good time in the process, right? I'm almost 40 years old, man, and life is too short to not have fun. So, you know, why did I build a business? I built a business to give myself freedom. And now I've got freedom, bro. And with that freedom, I'm able to, you know, to invest in Savage Existence, and also to have the time to do it without having too many other commitments, you know? So, finance your passion, don't find your passion, bro, you know?
That is interesting. I really love that attitude. I mean, really, that philosophy. I mean, that is totally excellent. And we musicians, or all the musicians, have to learn a lot from that, really. Now, in the past, and well, I know that, Anton, I mean, you have been playing a lot. You have been, for example, with Wings of Destiny for a lot of years, right? Okay, and now you decide to just come up with a product, which is like really important, right? I mean, Savage Existence, I mean, instead of touring, I mean, I know that because of the pandemic and all that situation, but you decided to throw your product, to throw your CD, to throw your videos. Okay, so to throw a product so that everybody can see. So the way you're working with Savage Existence, is it different from the way you're working with Wings of Destiny or with all the other, all the other, how can we say, groups or projects that you have?
Okay, this is a very good question also. Okay, check this out. I think the way of work right now, not only due to pandemic, but just in the way of work for modern bands. And also this is good for Latin American guys who are listening to this and wondering how to do it. You have to record and you have to have a product. You have to record the album always. You have to have material. If you are starting out, and if you're a band that is starting out, and you go like garage bands, you play, you play in bars, you have some fans and your friends. This is very good. You have the experience, so you obtain the experience. But at certain points, it's all about the product. It's all about creating a very good concept. And more than the product, we're talking about the music that can relate to people, that people can relate to this music, message and manifest that transmits, and also people relates to it. And another thing, without releasing material first and going to tour right away, right on, it's something that cannot be done right now because people will not know the band. We have to first show the music, show everything, show how we sound, so people can quickly use their time, check the music, check the background, check the press kit, check everything we do, social media, etc., and really use it for their concept of the band, and if they relate to it, they will follow the band. So when we go live, and we actually are expecting to go live starting December, in next year also we will have concerts. So we are preparing the public. When we go live, they see what they already hear, you know. So they heard the band, they heard the album, they liked it, they go to the show, they receive it, because it's all about the fans, man. And right now for us, it's very important to deliver it first, the album, videos, etc. Second, we must deliver live. And I'm very calm because we already rehearsed with the band, and the band sound beastie. What I can promise you, if you get to our show, you will go like,
And I'm really sure of that. I listen to your music and I will like, whoa. Hey,
yeah.
I love the concept.
No mercy, bro. When I recorded vocals, the idea of recording vocals there, because one of the instruments that really transmits, of course, is the singer. So when we recorded, it was like, no mercy, bro. Just go for it. And I was like, okay, you want me to go like really go for it? And Logan Mader was like, just go for it, bro. And I was like, okay, let's go.
Okay, and what about the response now that you're in Mexico? Because, for example, you're going to have a conference in the afternoon, right? Yeah. Okay, is there going to be something new that we're going to see? Are you going to say something to the public in Mexico? Are you going to present something new?
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
So what are you going to tell us? What are we expecting, for example, in this campaign?
Absolutely, bro. We will present unreleased video of the shortcut film that we have of the single. We will show the complete album, just samples. We will show the music so people understand exactly what we're talking about. We'll check out the band, and we will tell you about the new release that is expected for November and our plans for touring. So we will present the complete overview and announce the band going live soon.
And now you're going to be working with one of the most important labels in metal music, right? With Nuclear Blast. Yeah. I mean, your debut album, and you're going to be working with Nuclear Blast. How do you feel? Okay, do you think that you're going to change? Are they telling you, you know what, we have to do this, we have to do that? Or are you going to be working?
They love it, bro.
Yeah?
No, they love it. They love the idea. They love the idea of crazy Latin American guy like Anton singing. They love the idea of the band. They love the idea of Daniel, the whole concept. So Daniel, I add to this. I think when they saw our product, when we showed them the album, when we showed the concept with our producer Logan Mader, all the responses from different labels actually were like, wow, what is that? They were like, what is that? Well, and solid, bro.
Yeah, man. No, it's funny. First of all, I have to give credit to Logan for hooking up the labels. Yeah. You know, he used his contacts to bring us to them, and he gave us a shout out and gave us a recommendation. But you know, even Logan was surprised that the labels responded so favorably to our pitch. He's like, damn, I thought this was going to be dead in the water. He's like, wow, I'm surprised. You know, just, you know, it's kind of shocking, especially now when the music industry is so difficult to break through because of the pandemic and all the lockdowns and travel restrictions and stuff. You know, while the labels are at full capacity, it was surprising to see such favorable responses, and we were extremely stoked to get linked up with Metal Blade and Blood Blast, Nuclear Blast and Blood Blast for this digital distro, and we're very, very grateful to those guys, and really look forward to working with them.
Okay, well,
absolutely, bro.
Well, that is excellent. Well, what about? Are you planning? You're saying that you're planning on starting your tour in December, right?
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay, December of this year. Okay, are you planning to come to Mexico, to go to Europe, for example, to go to Canada, to go to the United States? Do you already have dates?
Yeah. Okay. Check this out. We wanna start off in Mexico. Why? And this was actually, yeah, this was actually
Mexico
my
rules.
idea. I'm attributing this to my idea because we are having this promotion, like, and the manifest is Latin American band. So instead of going right on US or Canada or Europe, we decided, no, let's do a Latin American concert. Let's start also the movement here. Let's present it because it's an international project. So let's present it here. And one of the centers for me in Latin America is, of course, Mexico. We're planning to get to Brazil, Colombia, and Argentina, of course. So for us to be in Mexico is very important right now because it's like a center of things for Latin America, of course. And yeah, Brazil will be very important also. So right now we have tentative dates already. We don't. We will talk about it during the press conference, and we are thinking of going either to do something only with Savage. Maybe the first kickoff will be Savage and some bands, and maybe next year we have possibilities of touring with some big names and also with the band of Once Human, Logan Mader. We have some bands that we already talked with, like Exodus, etc., that are very interested in having this relationship with us on tour. So we're really deciding and creating this agenda so we can go like and go on to 2022 and really promote it through live shows. So, but we really want to start maybe in December. We have like possibility to do it. So all the details will be on press conference.
Well, now there's something that is really important, and well, you're working with Eduardo Marenco, right? Right. Okay,
Yeah.
so he's an excellent guy, an excellent producer, and he is okay. The first time that he came to Mexico, he brought like a band that was Saints of Death, for example, and they did a tour that was merry. I mean, that was wonderful. I mean, they played in San Luis Potosí, you know, for example. Okay, next year, I know that in León, Guanajuato, for example, there's going to be something that is going to be called a festival that is going to be called Calabrium, something like Calabrium Fest. Okay, there are some other festivals, for example, like Demolition or Devastation Fest. I mean, I don't know. Are you planning on playing on those festivals? Because we're going to have
bro, of course. We're checking all the festivals. You have to understand that for us, the presentation and live shows, what we will do in Latin America will be limited to a certain amount of shows and very exclusive. And we will do some shows here. Of course, it's very important for us. Also, it's part of our culture. It's part of our people. And then we go outside. We have to go US, of course, and we have to go Europe. Bro, it's a thing for the band.
Are you going to be recording everything? Because you don't know, maybe one day, okay, you're going to be playing for 20,000 people. I mean,
that's the plan, bro. That's the plan. We will. It's not maybe. It's we will. Mark this word and check this date. We will.
You're going to be recording everything. You're going to be recording all your live shows, I suppose. And then later on, okay, well, maybe if you're going to be together for about 20 years and all that, we can go back and say, oh, remember when this band was starting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like for example, right?
Very cool moment. Yeah, absolutely.
Like for example,
very
right
cool
now,
moment.
you go to YouTube and you go see, I don't know, you watch Iron Maiden in the 80s and all that. I mean, it's like, now record everything, right? I think that is important, especially for example, Daniel, I think that you as an entrepreneur, you say we have to record everything because we don't know how many years or how much time this is going to last, right?
Yeah, man. And that also brings to mind, you know, another really advantageous fact is that Jesse is this kick-ass drummer. He's also a chef and he's also a graphic designer by trade. He's also my podcast producer. You know, so we've been recording a podcast together. He's doing all the, you know, the video, the editing, the, you know, the audio and like chopping up the clips and everything like that. He's also a website designer. He makes motion graphics. He's got a motion graphics company, you know, so having that talent on the team is also really advantageous. You know, we're all very creative individuals. Anton's also really good with video and stuff like that. But Jesse, you know, does it by trade. So So having that on the team in-house is a real benefit for us. So when we go on the road, we're very experienced content creators, right? We create content all the time. We create content for Soltara. We create content for my podcast. And, I've written a couple books. So, we're already doing that. And just now having this different product to record and create and distribute is a fairly easy transition for us. And of course, we're going to apply the same principles of entrepreneurship to getting all these live shows recorded, creating excellent videos, and distributing super high quality products, audio visual products as well.
Yeah, and on our side also, we all are ready to deliver. So the thing is, we deliver the goods. This is the thing, bro.
Guys, it's a real pleasure. I mean, it's really, it is a very interesting conversation, right? I mean, entrepreneurs, I mean, a lot of projects and all that. Okay, we're really honored and grateful for you. I mean, well, we're really thankful because you decided to work with us, and I'm really sure that it is going to be incredible. I don't know if there's something that you would like to tell the people, for example, to go and see your product, to see your band, to fall in love with the Savage existence.
Yeah, of course, bro. I will start out. I want to invite people to join us on this journey of manifest, or of this real overwhelming force of nature, and this wave of attention and music that we are creating right now. We are all about fans, bro. We are all about people with real problems, like real personalities got together to create this amazing band, Savage Existence. It's really savage, salvaje, So it's a real expression of art and force, and it's a very let's call it very honest expression of experienced musician combined with a romantic approach to really take it to another level. So we're taking this band to another level. Is Central American real force of metal that is coming to you. So stay metal and really support the band. Daniel?
Yeah, well, what he said, we've personally, my experience with metal has been very helpful for me in my life, coming through many challenges just like anyone else. And one thing has been there for me since my teens, and that's been the bands. That's been Phil Anselmo, that's been Max Cavalera, that's been Logan Mader and Rob Flynn and Jamie Jasta, all these guys that say the right words that get you through those hard times, and project that energy in their music that gets you through the hard times. And I credit many of the wins that I've had in my life to, having those bands right by my side at all times to get me through those workouts, to get me through those hard times, to get me through those challenges. And I just feel, very much honored right now and very happy to be able to give back to that community, and to be able to transmit our life experience and our knowledge and our awareness of the principles of life to help other people get through those challenges, and to help other people, build their dreams and have their wins, and just, in general, be strong, be highly capable predatory human beings,
Absolutely.
Getting through those challenges and having those wins, not be victims, right? That's my whole objective with this, and I'm very happy to give back and to be able to do this.
No, guys, well,
so stay metal and be savage, guys.
And thank you very much. We're honored, and we really we're looking forward to listening to that album, man. I mean, we really I love the music, watch your videos. Where can we find the videos and all the merchandise from Savage Existence?
Daniel, check your microphone, bro. Yeah.
No, it's on.
Yeah, now it's on. Go.
SavageExistence.com. It's all there.
Yeah. You can hear some samples on savageexistence.com. Go to YouTube, search for Savage Existence. We have Savage Existence official, also social media, Facebook, Instagram. We are releasing the album very soon, as we told you, November, mid-November. We are hoping to get this album out. And it will be available on all digital platforms. We're talking about Spotify also. So follow the band. We already know that we are generating traction. You can check out the views of the videos. We know that people are looking at our videos right now, like checking them out, and it's generating the whole bunch of amount of interest. And this is good. We are preparing to make a jump for live shows very soon. So stay tuned, follow the band.
Savage Existence. Okay, so those are the words. They're having me remember them because I'm really sure that they're going to be big, big in heavy metal.
Thank you, bro.
No, thank you very much, guys. Let me just stop the recording from here so that I can